What is up, guys? It's your boy Shady Luke, and today we got to take a look at Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez, cornerback out of Oregon, drafted to New England. And I mean, a gritty corner like this, give the guy like this to Bill Belichick. You know how Bill Belichick is a pretty good coach with defensive players. I know a lot of people have their questions, concerns about New England Patriots, the future with Bill Belichick. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that Bill Belichick knows how to coach defense pretty well, and he knows defensive talent pretty well. And I mean, if he doesn't, he'll trade him away. I'm not saying that with Christian, but I'm just saying. But nah, I watched Christian at Oregon, and honestly, I think he's a pretty good corner, and I think he has a bright future in the NFL and just on the Pats in general. So let's check out a little bit of footy from these past couple weeks from the dude. All right, you'll see him at the bottom right there, and I believe the Pats are in some sort of cover 3 coverage, and he's right at the bottom of the bunch, and you'll see he's going to pass off the post corner, then just come down hard on that route. And I mean, he gets the tackle, and if there's one thing I noticed watching film on this dude in the past couple weeks is that he's really good at tackling. Like, I honestly haven't seen a lot of missed tackles. Maybe you guys have, but I've noticed that he's a really good tackler. So along with his coverage skills, this is probably also something else that Bill Belichick saw on film that he really liked about this dude. All right, you'll see him up at the top right there, and the Pats are going to be in coverage, so he's not going to be manned up on the wide receiver up at the top. And you'll see his hips get turned to the outside, and I mean, he opens up, and then the wide receiver just comes underneath, gets the first. I mean, he's not locked up on that guy, so we'll take that. You know what I mean? If they had him in press coverage and he was off ball 5-10 yards, I'd be more concerned. But he's off ball and he really drove on that. The only thing that I didn't like is his body was kind of turned away from the wide receiver and kind of away from the quarterback in coverage. You know what I mean? So he's not going to be able to read the wide receiver, nor is he going to be able to read the quarterback's eyes if somebody's coming back into his coverage into that deep third. But then again, if you're playing outside and you're thinking something's going to go more vertical, that's just natural. Like, any cornerback's going to do that. So this isn't really a bad play from Christian. All right, the Pats are going to come out in a quarters coverage, and you'll see that the Miami Dolphins are in an empty set. And watch this. There's 2 dudes that come up and try to make a play on Tyreek Hill. They miss, but Christian makes sure that, you see that? That's just a great tackle, like I said earlier. He made sure that Tyreek Hill didn't get those yards after catch. I mean, he didn't even get upfield. He just came down, and he made sure to wrap up. Like, he wasn't letting him get out of his sight. That's just great location as a corner. I love to see physical plays like that from a corner, and this is just something that really pops out on screen from him super early. And this is really good to see from a rookie that's going into week 3. And honestly, this is just the way a Bill Belichick led defense is gonna run. You know what I mean? This is the way they're gonna play defense. It's not a bend don't break defense. It's, we're gonna play smash mouth with your guys' offense all the way up and down the field. Like, we're gonna make it hard for you every single yard going down the field. All right, on this play, he's gonna be locked up on Hill, and watch this. This is a great press off the line. Look at this. Boom. Gets his hands on him, turns his head. He literally, this is, oh dude, I love when corners play like this. The whole time he had his eyes on Hill. Like, he didn't take his eyes off Hill. He had his right hand on his hip, and then he just was literally just watching his body. He's just reading his body language the whole time. Man, that's, look at that. Look at that. And I think Hill, I was watching this live. I'm pretty sure Hill was kind of like looking for the flag on that play, but there was no reason for a flag. It wasn't a pass interference. That was just great press off the line. He was sticking it to him right there. That's sticky ass coverage, bruh. This kid has really been battle tested in these last couple weeks, man. I mean, you'll see right here, he's going up against AJ Brown, and they'll be in a coverage play, so he has that deep third. And watch that. He doesn't bite on anything, just rides right on the hip of AJ Brown. And honestly, that ball was kind of on the money from Jalen. Like, that thing was pretty pinpoint, but I don't know, the coverage was really tight, so I don't know. That was a 50-50. That could have been picked by Christian Gonzalez, maybe, but AJ Brown also could have got that. Regardless, the coverage was really well. You notice the deep in route that came across the field. Dude didn't even bite on that. That's such a great sign. He just stuck into his deep third, stuck with his assignment, and went deep and had really good coverage on this play. I love that. All right, on this play, he's going to be locked up on Brown up at the top, and you'll see Brown's going to run like a swirl right here, and he really gets Christian. He really got Christian bad right there, man. He really got him to bite. I mean, maybe if Christian's feet, if his body was a little bit lower, because it seemed like when Brown made that cut, Christian's body was pretty high, and so he wasn't able to break down and cut back to the ball where AJ Brown was cutting back towards the towards the out of bounds. But I really think that he caught Christian off guard. But, you know, he's a rookie corner. He's a rookie corner, and you could expect things like this. And as the season goes by, I think you're going to see a way more polished cornerback from Christian Gonzalez. And, I mean, there's a positive out of this play. I mean, look at that. He's alone right there, and he didn't slip off of Brown or let him go for a massive gain. He was there to stop the play from just being like intermediate and not letting it get like out of control. You know what I mean? I really like that about this kid. He's like a sure tackler. And we would see this in Oregon, but watch on this play. He's manned up on Schmitty up at the top, and watch him jump this and undercut it. I mean, man, that's dangerous. Come on, Jalen. Come on now, Jalen. But no, man, that's a dope play by a corner. I mean, just for him to kind of know, it's almost as if homeboy watched film on Philly last year. You see that? That's beautiful, man. He almost undercut that, got that pick. That would have been a highlight for him in week one, just as a rookie off his first start. But just the fact that he even was there to make that play is impressive on its own, man. Like, this kid was kind of a ball hawk. He was a little bit of a ball hawk at Oregon. So at some point in his pro career, you're going to start seeing this dude snag some balls straight out of the air. All right. And of course, on the last play that we're going to show from Christian Gonzalez against Miami, drops back into the cover 2 like he's a safety. Ball's a little bit underthrown, but hey, he's there. He makes a play. Got the interception. Got the turnover, man. Got the turnover. Whew. I mean, that's tough. That's tough. I wonder why Miami had him back there, but no, regardless, doesn't matter. He got the pick, he got the interception, and this dude is he's looking good out here. So yeah, New England, I mean, this kid's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good anyway, and I'd be pretty pumped because he's already playing really aggressive, and that's something that you'll want to see out of a Bill Belichick cornerback. So this kid has pretty high upside, and you know, I think he's gonna ball. So we'll see how the season goes. We're gonna keep track of the dude and see how he plays. I don't know. What did you guys think about his first 2 games? Let me know down in the comments. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Shady Luke. Drop a like if you enjoyed the footy today, and for sure subscribe because you know, and I know your boy's gonna be dropping more dope football content all season long. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm outie, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
You good? Yeah, let's go.